Bring your model to life with MCV products. Visit them on the World Wide Web at mcvproducts.net.
All right. Hey guys, it's my official starting build for the intro for the Dazed and Confused group build, which runs from Memorial Day and runs for a whole year. So we got plenty of time to build. If you read before I started talking here, you could build anything that you saw in the movie, any car, truck, van. And if it's not something that's available directly, like they don't make a model of that exact car, anything super close we find as a stand-in. So we are going to be doing Pickford's 70 GTO Judge, and we're going to start with the MPC 70 Pontiac GTO kit. These things are kind of rare and hard to get, but Lucas C does sell resin cast set to change a 72 into a 70, because the 72 ones you can find fairly easily. So we're going to be doing this, and we're going to meet the parts a little bit here. I'm not going to take a real long time on it. We have our body here. I bought this kit used, but I do believe there's enough of it there that I can work with it. We can attention modelers, join the blueprint printer club. We do have our wheels and axle shafts. These wheels are total garbage. They're going in the burn pile. You may dig something out of my spares, or we'll put a 3D printed set on there. With our chrome tree, we do have some centerline style wheels on there, as well as the rallies. I have to watch the movie again to be sure or look at the pictures to be sure which wheels that were on the movie car. And it was a clone to begin with. It wasn't an actual GTO. It was a clone, and was just painted and made to look like the GTO Judge. Got our clear parts here, the glass. I do have, in order to make it the Judge, I do have one cast resin wing for making the Judge, but also the wing from the Oldsmobile 442, the 69 one, is real close. It's a little bit narrower, but it's in the ballpark, kind of close enough for government work. I have not looked at the one in the 72 442 to see if it's a better fit or not, but that's a couple of options for that wing. The rest of the pieces and parts will probably put a different engine in there because of the EMPs, they just seem to always have. To me, the engine seems for the Pontiacs always seem like it's too small to fit in the engine bay. It always looks like it's tiny in there. So I said I did buy this kit used, unbeknownst to me. It had that one resin wing in it, and it had this set of Judge decals to do the 70 Judge in, which was kind of nice because it has various colors for it. And then I also had bought, and I sent some of these to Fred down at West Georgia Rods and Customs. These are decals I got off of eBay from a guy who does primarily custom decals for the Johnny Lightnings and Hot Wheels and stuff. The people who do redo those, but he also does decals in the larger scale. So we've got that. In fact, even let me pull down here. I'll dig down in here. There's the original decals for it, which are obviously not using. And then there is a set of contingency decals in the box that we're not going to use. The kit does come with regular seats and racing seats. You can build a roll bar for it. The big difference between the 70 and the 72. On the 72 down here on the fender, there is like a grill, which would need to be filled in if you use Lucas's kit. And then you get the different nose piece, which on the 72 is attached to the body. So you have to cut it off along the body lines and then attach his resin. Where's it at? There. The resin nose. This one is the plastic one from the kit, but the resin nose would go there, and then it has the correct hood with the right scoops on it and stuff for the 70. Because the 72 one was different. So that's it. Oh, and we are going to use the Tamiya TS56 Brilliant Orange is the color we're going to paint this car. We're probably going to put it over a white primer. So that ought to be pretty cool. So it's going to be a fairly straightforward build. I'll probably say we use an aftermarket or a parts box engine in there that's a little closer to size. Texas 3D I know does a Pontiac engine. There's probably a couple other ones out there I can't even think off the top of my head that has a actual Pontiac V8 in there. That's the 455 engines, but I believe these had in them. I could go back and research it a little bit more. I believe that's what had. There was actually three of the GTOs in the movie. There were two of them done up as Pickford's GTO Judge. One was the hero car, and one was the quote unquote stunt car. And then there was also a black 68 GTO in there. It appears in one of the drive-in scenes as they're driving around. You can catch it there. Also, when they're doing the interior view, when they're tearing out, running away from the guy shooting at them at the liquor store, the black 68 had the Hearst dual gate shifter in it, and they filmed the interior of that car in that scene because they could use that shifter. The other two were 4-speeds, or one was 4, and then I think they were both 4-speeds. But the actors couldn't drive a 4-speed, so a lot of those scenes they are being towed when they're showing them in the car, the actual actors. Anyway, I'm starting to waffle. So I said you got a whole year for this build. Anything that you in there? I said as long as it's kind of really close, because there's not easily available a 74 Trans Am kit. The 70 Trans Am is really close. The grill is a little bit different, and the taillights are different. So when I do that one, I'm probably just going to go with the grill as is, and I'm going to probably scratch build the bezels, the taillight bezels, which has got the same one as a 77. 74 through 78 had the same taillights. So we're going to make that work. And then we're also going to do the very first scene of cars cruising up and down the main drag. There's a 68 Firebird, was like one of the first cars you see in that scene. So we're going to probably do one of those. And of course, we'll probably finish out doing Melbatos. So we'll probably end up doing 2 GTOs, the Trans Am, the Firebird, and the Chevelle would be our builds for this series. And it goes over a whole year, so I should have plenty of time to do those. So anyway, I said I'm waffling. So if you want to get one of my shop cars, just hit me up. Email me your address, and I'll send you one out, no matter where you are in the world. And with that, no matter where you are in the world, be it morning, evening, or night when you watch this video, I'm going to say thank you, and we'll see you next time. All right, all right, all right. Goodbye.